All right. Well, just want to welcome everybody back who, if you were here last night or if this is your first time tuning in, just give you a quick heads up for tonight. We're going to focus on legs. We've got about a 45 to 50-minute leg routine. Like I mentioned before in the story, we can use bands for this, or we also have our dumbbells. So bands or dumbbells, whichever one you prefer to use. If you don't have anything, you don't need anything. It's going to be all leg focused today. So we're going to start similar to last night, just to give you a heads up what we have going on. 5-minute rounds. So we're going to be working about 5 minutes. It's going to be about a minute to recover between the exercises. Take whatever breaks you need. We're going to do the first couple minutes just with a little warm up. So just give me some squats to get started. We're going to be here for about a minute. Just warm me up. If you want to go for speed, you can. If you want to give yourself a little stretch, a little pulse at the bottom, feel free. You don't have to do this with dumbbells and get started. So all we're trying to do here is get these legs warmed up. So we're going to go about a minute on squats. If you want to vary your squats, you can do some sumo squats. If you want to bring them in, you can go with narrow squats. This is completely up to you. All we're trying to do right here is get you warmed up. Now, for those of y'all that have benches, I mentioned before, some of y'all do have some benches to use. If you want to do some of these squats we're doing today with one leg hiked up on the bench, feel free. You don't have to. Just a way to kind of add a little bit of difficulty to it if you get bored with just the regular leg routine we have coming up. So we've got about 15 seconds here. And we're going to jump into some reverse lunges. Now I'm going to scoot a little closer to the mirror. You can just alternate back and forth right here. Reverse lunge with your right, reverse lunge left. If you want to keep tension on those legs the whole time, you can stay low this entire time. Went ahead and took advantage of prepping tonight, turned the air down so it's not as hot as it was yesterday, which was miserable. So we're going to go here for about a minute. We're going to go back to those squats. We're going to change the squats up. We're going to alternate coming up between narrow squats and wide squats. We're going to go back and forth on this next one. Again, if you don't want to stand up, you can focus on a full range of motion. Long stride back, drop that knee down as close as you can to the floor without it hitting. Remember, if you got neighbors below you, try not to hit too hard on the floor. Coming up in 20 seconds. If you want to grab a dumbbell, you can. With these squats coming up, I'm going to demonstrate a lot of these with the bands. You still have about 12 seconds to go. Grab those bands, you're going to step on them. You can hold these bands at your side or up by your shoulders. We're going to alternate back between wide squats and narrow squats in 3, 2, 1. Be nice. Wide squat, bring those feet in as close as you feel comfortable going. Narrow. Out wide. Drop those hips low, keep that chest up. Feet in, go narrow. If you want that extra challenge, sort of how we did with arms the other day, give me that negative on the way down. Little pause, you can explode back up. First round, get about 5 minutes long. Same as before. Anytime you need a break, give yourself a break right here. Coming up, we're going to do some side lunges. This is going to be a little bit more challenging with the band. Probably have to go on this band with one foot, or you're welcome to just go without and focus on a little bit more range of motion. Again, normally I'd have you go slow. If you'd like to add a little speed, you can. I want to get a little bit more heart rate out of this. Give me some jump squats. Feel free to do jump lunges if you need to. We're going to go side to side. In 3, 2, 1. Side lunge right to the top, push to the left. Focus on stepping to that right side. Push those hips back towards the near, back to the middle. Left side. Again, this is with or without weights. If you missed arms yesterday, or if you just want an extra exercise, you can take a dumbbell, give me a press as you come to the top with each set. Now, we have about 90 seconds left before we take a full 1 minute break. But again, as we're going, do this totally at your pace. For those of y'all just coming in, we're about 4 minutes in to the first round. It's a 5-minute round. We have about 4 rounds like that tonight. 15 seconds here. And we're back to squats. We're going to do a little bit of a hold coming up. Step to the side, drop those hips low. Let's go back to the front in 3, 2, 1. We got 1 minute on squats here. On this one, I want you to try to give me a little bit of speed if you can. At any point you need to go without weights, feel free. So our last 45 seconds right here. Focus on your breathing. As you can tell, I'm breathing heavy. Thought yesterday's arms trying to talk and lift was difficult. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. If you've got kids, I apologize. I'm gonna try my best to censor, but they watch regular TV. That's all they're gonna hear from me tonight. So we got a hold coming up at the end of this for 15 seconds. We shake it out. We get a minute break. We're gonna run back through. So let's create a hold in 3, 2, 1. Down, pulse it out. This is all you have left in this first section. Give me 10. You got 8. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And just like that, you get to recover. Now we give you about a minute here. So if you need a break, take it, get water, turn your air back down, whatever you want to do. Broke out a old school Barry's New York NYC t-shirt for all our friends and family up in New York. Going through a tough time as well right now. We're all going through it, which is why we're here. But New York, seen pictures up there. Downtown Broad looks like a ghost town. So we're just sending some love to our New York family. Yeah, stay healthy. You know the motto, wash your hands, don't touch your face, order takeout. To it again, your choice here with dumbbells, 2 weights or 1, or you can go back to bands. We're gonna hit these squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, if this is your second time through, 2 pulses at the bottom of each one. Back up. If you're just coming in, you can go without weights to get you warmed up. As you can see, we've got sponsors tonight. My favorite, the best water in the world, and the best water for athletes, Defiance Fuel, sponsoring a case for us tonight. Also, for you guys that are local, the Anzi Blue, not your average coffee shop, our local CBD line coffee shops. I have some friends and families of ours. You guys can find them at anziblue.com and AnziBlue at AnziBlue on Instagram. So if you need your CBD connection, especially during times like these, you need to go see them. Tell them I said hi. They won't give you a discount. They might give you an air high five. No touching. All right, we got 3 here. We're gonna go back these lunges in 2, 1. Reverse lunge, pulse for 2. Reverse lunge, pulse for 2. So I'm gonna try to avoid getting this close to the camera. I didn't do my makeup tonight. Thought it'd be good staying away, but sometimes you make sacrifices and get close. My uncle said, I got that face for radio. With these filters these days, I might be able to make the news midnight crew like he did. Yeah, somehow that's a compliment. I don't know how, but that's okay. All right, we got about 20 seconds here. We're gonna go back to squats. And coming up, we're gonna do these without any bands for me. But if you have booty bands or any sort of like leg resistance bands, you can use those for the next round. We're gonna get through this one without them. We have about 5 more. We're gonna hit these squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's go wide. Pulse for 2. Bring it in. Drop. Pulse for 2. Now wide. Pulse for 2. Bring it in. Now again, the goal is to push you to failure. If you can make it through this entire 5-minute round, not taking any break, like I did, add some weights. And again, more of a do as I say, not as I do trainer. For those of y'all that celebrated, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll have a Guinness for you tonight after we're done. There's gonna be a lot of cheat meals going on, I think, these next few weeks, which is why we're here tonight. So we have 15 seconds here. We're gonna do some side lunges. Again, if you cannot do side lunges, they bother your knees, you can stick with these squats. We can switch to forward or reverse lunges. It's up to you. We're gonna go side to side in 3, 2, 1. Side, pulse for 2, to the top. Side, pulse for 2, to the top. Now, tonight, for the most part, We're gonna focus on the quads and the hamstrings. A little bit of glutes, we're throwing some deadlifts. We got some good morning exercises that you can do. Give you some deadlift options you can do with the resistance bands if you've never done it before. Not incredibly challenging like they would be with dumbbells, but still just something a little different, spice it up some. We got 20 seconds here. We're back to those squats, so we're less than 90 seconds to go. 75 seconds left in round one. Now, again, those of you who asked about music last time, I'm not playing any music. I don't have any copyright. I won't break any copyright laws, get in trouble for any music being played, but feel free to turn your music up. Totally get it. If you get tired of hearing my voice, I get tired of hearing my voice. Not have to listen to me as much as y'all do. All right, last time, squats to finish. We're gonna go for some speed. You've got the options to do jump squats here. It's up to you. Same as before, a little burnout here. You can go with your dumbbell. If you want to throw in thrusters, you can. If you have weights and you want to do some curls, you can do curls with some suitcase squats. It's up to you. Last 30 seconds here. We will hold the last 15, about 10 seconds away. Get ready. It's your last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, pulse out right here. Here, focus on big, deep breaths. If you're working out with somebody, they stand up, smack them. No one's gonna see, you'll be fine. Last 8, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Right. Good burn. 1 round done. 3 rounds to go. Get my water while we're waiting. So this next one, we're gonna hit a little bit of hamstrings. We're gonna do some glute work. For those y'all watched yesterday, I'm gonna demonstrate it off the couch as if this was my bench, but you can do this on the floor without any problems. Coming up, you can go without dumbbells here if you want. We're gonna be doing deadlifts. If you don't have dumbbells and you'd like to do a single leg deadlift, feel free to go single leg while the rest of us do a regular. It's your choice. If you just want to stretch your hamstrings out, feel free to stretch them out during these deadlifts. Again, your choice here. I got about 10 seconds. We'll get y'all going. Reset my clock. If you got bands, you just step low on those bands. Step low resistance. So even though he's grabbing tight, we'll deadlifts again. If you have dumbbells, just gonna be tracing those legs with those dumbbells coming straight down. Let's go deadlifts in 3, and 2, 1. Let's go deadlifts here. Again, if you got bands, you're on the bands. So those hips out, squeeze, lock it out the top. So those hips back and chest up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. I'll go a minute here. If you want to give me speed here, you can. And this one's on you. And I'm more of the 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. Really keep it controlled. That's just me. But we don't have a treadmill. So if we want to add some speed, you can. We got 30 seconds left, so if you're doing single legs, you can switch. Or you can maintain that same leg, because when we come back to deadlifts again, you can just switch legs. It's the easy one for you. All right, slide into those knees, push those hips back, squeeze at the top. You're about 5 here. I want you to keep your feet wide. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go 30 seconds on calf raises in 3, 2, 1. If you're on your bands, be careful how high you come up on your toes. Those bands don't come out underneath you. So 30 seconds on calf raises. Give those hamstrings a little bit of a break. We're gonna go back to squat, those deadlifts. Now coming up, just like we did last night with curls. Any curl you want, any deadlift you want. You do sumo, stiff leg, already else up to you. Got 5 seconds. We'll go back to a little more stiff leg. So these deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. There, squeeze at the top, lock those glutes out. Push those hips back, keep that chest up. Feel those hamstrings and glutes engage. You don't have to come all the way down to the floor. I'm just focus on keeping a flat back. Those y'all have a mirror. You can do it in front. You can turn to the side if you need to. Check your form. Push your back up. About 30 seconds in here. We're going back to those calves. Now, this round, second round again is going to focus on hamstrings and calves. Give you different options of deadlifts. And we're going to do some little bit of squats in here. We're going to go wide with them. Got about 20 seconds here. A little stretch, feel those hamstrings engaged, squeeze, lock it out at the top. And those y'all coming out, I'm using bands, so it gives you sort of an option. All you have to do is step a little lower inside those handles. Make sure there's tension in those bands when you come up. Add a little bit to it. We got 5 seconds here. We're going back to calf raises in 4, 3, 2, 1. Calf raises here. I just want to give a little love to our New York City Berries family. Pull out the old school New York shirt for everybody. We've got a lot of people kind of just bored, chilling in the house. So if you ever want to hear someone scratching a record, turn on this YouTube channel at 5:30 every night and listen to me talk for about an hour. It's similar. I'm just turning music up and just mimic what we do. All right, deadlifts coming up. I want to focus on negatives on these. Take about 3, 4, 5 seconds down, pull it up, squeeze, lock it out the top. Come down slow. You don't have to come all the way down. You have to bring your dumbbells down. Just focus on keeping that chest up. 5 seconds down. And most of you are going to have lighter weights right here. So you keep control, feel those hamstrings engaged, squeeze, lock it out at the top. So in a minute here, we're going to change these calves. So now again, if you missed yesterday, you didn't do last night, those calf raises, I'm going to hold the shoulder press in or hold the shoulder press up. Do a little shoulder exercise at the same time. Squeeze, come down slow. Pop it about 1 second out. Slow down. Those hamstrings, let's engage. Push it forward. Again, just hinging at those hips. All right, this last 30 seconds here on deadlifts, I want you to give me just a little bit of speed to keep it controlled. Show those hips back. And if you don't feel comfortable going fast, don't. I want you to master the form first. Focus on that form. And you can always drop it down to 1 dumbbell if you need to. 15 seconds here. We're going to go for calves. We have a 30-second burnout on calves. So if you got your bands, you might want to take your bands out from underneath your feet so they don't pop up and hit you like mine almost did earlier. Y'all missed it because I have the camera angle differently. All right, last burnout. 3, 2, 1. Calf burnout right here. This is it. 30 seconds here. Or 10 seconds in. 15 seconds. Now, coming up, we're going to repeat that very similar to what we just did. So we're going to do 4 different sets of deadlifts. So if you like, you can do 1 set on your left leg, 1 set on your right leg. We give me 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, take a break. Shake those legs out. Not as much of a burner as that last one, but still effective. Still sweating a little bit. So, we do need to hydrate. Get your Defiance Fuel. Let that water get in those cells quicker than any other water out there. Shameless plug from the boys at Defiance Fuel. I love y'all. All right. So we got about 30 seconds. We're going to do that again. And next one, I'm going to go with deadlifts. If you have bands, you can use those bands. Also, if you want, you can do this next one. Single leg. I'm going to stick with both legs because I don't trust my balance on the floor up here. Plus, I haven't put my rug down yet. I'm sweating all over the floor, so it's just a mess right now. All right, we got about 5 more seconds. We hit this. We got deadlifts again. Let's keep it controlled in 3, 2, 1. Grab those dumbbells. Let's hit those deadlifts. Again, if y'all watching live, these look like 15s. They're actually 51s. Told you Dix was running out of dumbbells yesterday, so they gave me the limited edition 51s. They just look smaller on camera. So just simple deadlift, about 102 pounds. It's not a big deal. I would say things on camera adds 10 pounds. Yeah, this one shrinks the dumbbells down. About 95, 96. It's all right. All right. So we got about 20 seconds left here. We're back to those calf raises. 26 seconds here. Back to those calf raises. This one's not quite as wild as what we did before. Don't worry. You're going to feel it tomorrow. We got a couple more rounds coming up. We'll have a little more fun. Got 5 here, going back to calves in 4, 3, 2, 1. You know those calf raises here. All the way up, a little pause at the top. And if you want, you can hold those elbows straight up. We'll get some extra shoulders in. If you want to throw in some curls with your calves, you can. You also throw in extra arm exercises. There's all one, two. You can throw in a little side bends in between, whichever you like. In that downtime, for those of y'all who may not need it or just want that extra challenge, get in some bit of plyos in. If you want to throw in some jump squats, you can do burpees, but like I said before, I'm never gonna make you do burpees. I just hate them that much. All right, we're going back to deadlifts again. It's time if you want to challenge yourself, hit some sumo. Deadlift, stick those legs out wide. Just feel squeeze. It's gonna change those angles up a little bit. You don't have to do sumos right here. Just my preference for this one. And you can go back to regular RDLs if you like. You do some stiff leg deads, you can. You got a minute here. We'll go back to calves. Now, these calf raises coming up, I'm gonna keep my feet wide. We're gonna do some wide standing calf raises. Just a chance to change that angle up a little bit. Slow, control. You got about 10 seconds. You're gonna hit those calf raises. Chest up, shoulders back. 5, sit those calves in 4, 3, 2, 1. Calf raises right here. What you didn't see, keep that chest up, core tight so you keep your balance, because that first calf raise, let me face first to the camera. And for those of y'all that don't watch it, I haven't seen it, there's an Instagram online called Gym Fuckery. All the gym mess ups, some of them are staged, some of them are real. My goal is to never be on that page. I'll be good with that. All right, we're gonna go back to those deadlifts. Come up, we're gonna add a little bit of speed in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we got the last bit here. And if you don't feel comfortable going fast, you can keep it slow. This one's at your pace. But if you've mastered that form, I'm gonna give you a little speed here, you can. You're gonna have about another 45 seconds here before we hit that last bit of burnout on calf raises. Give me about 20, give me about 20. $15. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna hold up on those calf raises a little longer. We're just gonna slow this rep up a little bit. Give me 3, 2, 1, take it slow. 15 seconds, give me some slow. Deadlifts, feel those hamstrings engage. We got that burnout coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn it out here. And most of y'all that are used to doing double floor berries when you're in class. Each round's usually the same, or should be. The trainer does it right, which sometimes we don't. I know I don't. But this one will be a little different each time, so it gives you plenty of options. We got 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Shake those legs out. Give you a minute recovery here. All right. So we're halfway done. Halfway done. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Now coming up, we're gonna go back to some quad work. We'll save a little bit more glute work for the last round. Now again, for those of y'all come in, when we do the glute work, I'm gonna be on the couch, using it as a bench, pretending it's a bench. If you do not have a bench, what you're gonna do is the glute work on the floor, laying down flat on your mat, or just on the floor, whichever you're using. Now again, your choice coming up. Dumbbells or bands. We're gonna be adding a little bit more holds than some of these. So we're gonna go a little bit longer without your breaks. That being said, take whatever break you want. We got about 2 minutes on some squats coming up. We're gonna throw in some different variations. If it gets too hard with your weights, you've got options. Drop to 1, or simply just go without. Make it burn. If we're holding, hold for 5 more seconds when it starts to burn. If we're repping, rep for 5 more reps. Shake it out for 5, and then jump back in. Remember, we're trying to push you to failure. That's our goal. All right. Let's grab those weights. Let's squat this out in 3, 2, 1. Let's squat. Again, with these squats, you can go dumbbells to your side. You can hold them up. This one's completely up to you. So we're going to squat it out here for about a minute. If you want to hit some extra calves when you come up, calf raise. Give those quads a little bit of a break. Those quads start to burn. Those calf raises, hold for 2, go a little slower. Give those quads that extra breather. Now, we're gonna hold the last 15 seconds of each minute coming up. So we got a 15-second hold, then we're right back into squats. You got 5, you got 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it here, a little pulse. Try not to lean forward, and keep that chest up. 10 seconds here. If you need your break after this, take your break, or you go right back into your squats. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squat it out. Nice. Again, this is completely at your pace. So even if you're working out with somebody, encourage them to push themselves a little bit. That's what you're there for. If you feel like they're slacking though, smack them in the arm with an elbow. Don't touch their face. Tell them to keep going. Now, we got 30 seconds left where we drop out of these squats and change it up a little bit. We will hold the last 15 seconds coming up. We're less than 10 seconds away from that hold. Keep breathing. You can drop weight if you need to. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 15 seconds here. We're gonna do a little bit of glute bridge. You can do this with a dumbbell or without, it's up to you. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, drop your dumbbell. You're gonna go up next to your bench, or if you're on the floor, take that dumbbell on your hip. Let's bridge this out right here. And keep that upper back and shoulders on your bench the whole time. I know last night I had a little bit of a delay in some of the audio. Fixed the Wi-Fi issue. Kept the headphones in. I think for the most part it worked all right. Try and find something that makes my voice less boring. If I get a little, we have Batman helmet. And a Batman voice on this, that'd be kind of cool. All right, coming up, you got 20 seconds left. We hold last 15. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Now, 10 seconds left to hold. Coming up, we're gonna rep it back out for 30. Hold one more time, then we're right back into those squats. Let's rep it out. 3, 2, 1. All right, now, this is our last 2 minutes right here. Here's the game plan. Rep for 30, hold for 30. And we're going straight from that hold right into squats. We're going to go for a little speed so you can keep this one dumbbell. You want to grab two, we're right into it. 10 seconds we hold. 30-second hold coming up. If you want the extra calf raises, get up on your toes during this. Start holding. 3, 2, 1, up and hold right here. 30 seconds here. Hips high on those calves if you need to. Try to keep your head back. Unlike me, just try to keep an eye on the clock. 15 seconds. Shoot those hips a little higher. Those hamstrings, those glutes aren't burning, push your hips higher. 10 seconds, we stand up, we go right into squats. We're doing squats like we did before. 45 reps, 45 seconds of reps, 15 on a hold. Get your break. Let's squat it out in 3, 2, 1. Let's go without, if you need to go without. 45 seconds left. Long break coming up. We'll hold the last 15. We're gonna try to hold it with your dumbbell this time. Already halfway done with this routine. Halfway done with class. Squeeze those glutes. Those squats at the top, lock it out. 10 seconds we hold. Nice, short. 15-second hold coming up in 5 and 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Little pulse. Last 12. Almost there. You got 10. Give me 8. Don't stop. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shit. Well, that was fun. Okay. Take a break. Shake it out for a minute. Try to catch my breath. Now, those of y'all who don't know anything about New City Fitness YouTube channel, I got started. Talk to you about, I have a break right here. My client, my good friend's Kat Beach, and she decided she wanted to do a YouTube channel, podcast. We started New City Fitness. We discuss health problems, fitness problems, weight loss problems, mental health problems. What's the goal? Now we discuss pretty much everything. Tonight, obviously with coronavirus being rampant, we're going to discuss that. That's going to go live at 7:30 tonight. So after this, I got to shower, do my hair, my makeup done, get all pretty for the camera. But if you're around and you're not done and bored with my voice yet, go ahead and tune in at 7:30. We'll discuss Corona live chat room. Feel free to jump in with us. All right, enough of my BS. Let's go back at it again. Sit those squats in 3, 2, 1. Back to the squats. Okay, same as before. We're gonna squat for 45, hold for 15, squat for 45, hold for 15, glute bridges. This will be our last set of squats for today. Last round, we'll do more hamstring, glute isolation. It's gonna be, I'm gonna try to angle the camera a little differently. So when we do the next one with the hamstrings on the last round, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. But we'll be on the floor for the last one live. Or on your mat, or your bench, wherever you're at. All right, got that hold in 3, 2, 1, down and hold. 15 here. About 10. You got 5 to squat it out in 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need to shake it out, shake it out. If not, right back into those squats. And the cheat code, calf raise at the top. Those quads a little break. Get the heart going. Good news is, last set of squats before we hit those glute bridges. We've got 30 seconds left. We hold the last 15. 10 seconds, get ready. We hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, down, hold right here. 15 seconds here. We got 10. Last 8. Got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Run into your bench. Lay it straight down. Glute bridges. Ankles on your bench. If you're on the floor, you can simply go on the floor. Down those on those hips, push those hips high. A little bit of glutes here. Those quads, a little bit of a breather. Squeeze those glutes to the top. We've got our hold coming up. We'll wrap it back out. We're holding 3, 2, 1. Open hold right here. And the hips high, head back. Make those glutes burn. If they're not burning, push those hips up a little higher. 10 seconds here. We're going to wrap it back out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Wrap it out. All right. We're going to go for 30. We're going to hold, and then we're right back into those squats one more time. Last squats are coming up. I go for speed, so I'm trying to keep this dumbbell and go into those squats. Again, if you need to go without, go without. If you don't have weights, you're good. If you don't have bands, you're fine. Let's go ahead and hold it. 3, 2, 1, hold it here. All right, 30 seconds here. Hips are nice and high. Try not to slide off the couch into the floor. So you push those heels a little more, push yourself up. Which turns out makes your quads burn just a little more than you wanted. 10 seconds. Try not to breathe so heavy into the headphones and microphone. We got squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. This is it right here. We've got our last minute on squats for the evening. We're gonna lay it down. We're gonna knock out just a little bit hamstring and glute isolation. We'll finish up the last bit with some plyometric options if you want them. Those want extra credit. All right, we have about 30 seconds left. I'll hold that last 15. We get our break. We start our fourth and final round. Let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, hold right here. Elbows inside those thighs. Try to push off your knees. Pulse it out, guys. 10. We got 5. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Whew, good work. All right. A little breather here. Take your minute. Catch your breath. All right. Hopefully, everyone's having a decent time while they're out there. Staying safe, staying sane. It's all right. It's day 2. We got this. I'm here for a couple more weeks, a couple more months, a couple more years, who knows? Hopefully not, obviously. But if we need to throw in an extra day or an extra time, a day on this, we can. I'm excited to help out however we need to. Okay, so here's what we got coming up. Me on the floor. I'm me on the couch. Do a little bit better demonstration, mainly because I did not practice this with the camera down there. So we're gonna set anti-glue on the floor. All right, so on the floor. Thank you guys. All right, so we're gonna do some hamstring work here and do some heel lifts. So here's what I want you to do. So lay down on your mat, on your bench. We're gonna focus with one right heel on the floor, left leg straight up. You're just pushing straight up through that heel. Extend it up, squeeze at the top. Squeeze, extend. You can come in a little bit closer to your glute. If that bothers your knee at all, you can take your foot out. So whichever you feel comfortable doing. This one, we're simply gonna rep through for a minute. We're gonna switch legs. So no hold right away. It's a little bit of isolation on each leg. Squeeze, hold. I'll pause at the top and give it to me. You got 15 seconds here. You switch legs. You can go with the dumbbell on your hips right here. If you want, you can also hold those bands across your waist. Add a little tension. It's up to you. 5 more here. We switch legs in 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Nice. I said nice as if I watched everyone perform it perfectly. Actually, no, I did. Could have fallen over. I don't know. Trying to stay positive for you. I believe in everybody. I know you did it perfectly. It's the flaw of this group out here. If you weren't serious about working out, let me tune in at 5:30. You watch me lay on the couch with my legs in the air. Like it was a Saturday night when I was 24. That's neither here nor there. We'll discuss that another time. You know, if you got kids, just tell them I did a lot of Bible studies when I was younger. That's all that meant. Get comfortable reading the book. Feet are up, couch is comfy. They'll be fine. All right, 15 seconds, we're gonna switch back. Now, coming up, we're gonna go a little bit longer on this right leg, 90 seconds. We're gonna have a little bit of hold, so we're gonna switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, switch it up. Just try to make a 2-second pause on each time, each lift. Down slow, squeeze, slow. Again, you can do this on your couch. It's not going to be as effective, but man, it is a lot more comfortable than doing it on the bench or on the floor any day. But you want to get more effective hamstring glute workout, just keep it on the floor. Now, We have 30 seconds. And we have a 15-second hold, 15-second burnout. Remember, right here, you should be holding each one for about 2 seconds. A bit more work on this one. Normally, you have a heavier dumbbell on our hips. So if you have a heavy weight, ladies, 12s, 15s, 20s or higher. Yeah, 25s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 65s. Those y'all know what I'm talking about, get it. All right, get ready to hold it. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. 15-second hold right here. Breathe. Big, deep breaths. Make it burn. Hold for 5 more. This time, don't take a break because in 5 seconds, we rep this out for some speed. In 4, 3, 2, 1, rep it out right here. 10 seconds, we switch legs. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Yes, I cheated that one a little bit and moved earlier. Not because it burned and I was in excruciating pain. I just want to do it so you know what's coming up next. Even though I told you it was the exact same thing we did before. Don't judge me. All right, so we hold each one for 2. Same way it is before. We go slow, 2-second pause on each rep. For the first minute, 15-second hold. We hit that burnout, we're done. But we're going to change it up just a little. We're not going to do this round back to back. Next one's going to be a little different. A few more holds. If you want to do this one, for those that cannot squat, that have bad knees, you're welcome to do the same exercise we just did again. I can walk you through it if we need to, let you know when to hold and not to. But for everyone else, we're going to do a little bit more side lunges, some holds, pulses coming up, and give you some options for some jump squats, things like that. So coming up, we're going to hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. 15-second hold, 15-second burnout. We're done. Take a break. Yeah, 5 minutes more, finished. 10 seconds. You're ready to burn this out. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, burn it out right here. 12 seconds. You got 10, you got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work. Shake it out. Oh, I'm a sweaty mess. Okay, we got a break here. 1 minute break. Shake it. I'm gonna slide these shoes back on so I don't slip slide all over the floor of my socks. Okay. All right, so you have options coming up. This is our last bit coming up, last round. You can do that same thing again. Right leg, heel lift for a minute, left leg for a minute, back to right leg for a minute, hold 15, rep 15. I can count that for you. Everybody else, we're going to do single leg focus again. We're going to focus on side lunges. We're going to focus on forward lunges. So if you want to do more quad focus, grab a dumbbell, stand up. You can do the hamstring glute focus, lay down. So we're going to have 2 different exercises going. I'm going to try to tell you who's coming up on each one. All right, let's get ready. This is it. Okay, about 10 seconds. If you're doing the heel lift, lay back down. We're going to start with side lunges, right side coming up. You can grab your dumbbell in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're just going to go to the side here for a minute. So it's going to be similar to a second ago. I'm going to focus on this right side for a minute. And we're going to switch to your left side. Then we have a forward lunge coming up on one side, another forward lunge coming up. We'll throw in the holds. With those holds, if you want to do a jump lunge, up to you. We've got 20 seconds here. We switch legs if you're doing the heel lift. We switch sides. We're doing the side lunge. And just step into the side, turn to the opposite leg straight. Push those hips straight back. Let's back on that heel a little bit. Got 5 here. We're going to switch legs in 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the top. Now, tomorrow, we'll be back here again. 5:30. We're focused on chest, back, abs. Like I mentioned to y'all before, if you grab a set of bands, you've got a little knob and a wedge with your bands. This will fit in your door frame. You put the knot in the back of the door, you shut the door. The front end has a little hole, and we put the band in there. We can use this for our back and chest tomorrow. If you do not have that, it is okay. If you have bands, get it, we'll use them. We can always do everything with dumbbells. If you don't have access to a bench, you can do floor presses. It'll be just as similar to a chest press on a bench, you're just going on the floor. All right, we got forward lunge coming up. Right leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward lunge, step forward, drop that knee straight down. And you can dumbbells here if you want. You give them some curls, throw in a kickback. I'm going to add a little bit to it if you missed yesterday. If you didn't miss yesterday, your arms feel good. Let's skip it all together. We'll keep with this. So the forward lunge on that right leg. Now, we've got 30 seconds left on this right leg before we hold and we pulse. Now, you can also do a jump lunge in place. I'm not, like I said, we just moved. Don't know my neighbors below me. And since I'm probably going to be stuck above them after leaving for a few weeks, I'm trying to not start this off on bad terms. So let's get hold in 3, 2, 1, hold and pulse right here. Perfect. Now, coming up, the last 15, we're going to lunge it in place. In 3, 2, 1, up, down, up, all the way up. Don't let that back knee touch. 10 seconds, we switch legs. 8 seconds, we're doing the front lunge left leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out, let's go. You're switching legs on the floor. If you're laying down, doing that heel lift, we're going to go to the hamstrings. This is it. 90 seconds to the finish. Almost done. Lunge, drop that back knee down, focus on pushing through that heel as you come up. Want that left leg about 90 degrees, close to. One's got a ruler out. Check in. So I'm focused on keeping that weight off your knees, more on those quads. Good news is, last minute. Bad news is, we got to hold and pulse, and we got to rip out in place. But we're all here as a family. We're going to finish this up together. Can't high-five your neighbor. Self-high-five yourself. 10 seconds, get ready to hold. If you're not used to the cheesy dad jokes, get used to them. I got a lot of them. Let's hold in 3, 2, 1, pulse it out. All right, 30 seconds, we're done. While we're sitting here trying to breathe, live podcast right back here in about an hour, 7:30. Me, 2, 1. We're going to talk everything about the coronavirus. We're going to have some guests on who can tell us how it's affected their economy, their jobs. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Hey, y'all. So much for tuning in. Tomorrow, we go back. Chest, abs, and back. If you have any ideas, any suggestions or exercises you'd like to see, let me know. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good Tuesday. Love you, fam.